I thought you said we were ready.
I'm ready.
For what? To eat?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm really hungry.
Another episode of Steak and Eggs. How you doing, guys? What's up? And Tectone, just randomly, 2 hours before.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I brought my friend Drumsy today.
There it is.
Hey,
Yay.
Tectone, do
Yeah.
you want to play some cards later? Yeah, just come on the podcast first. 1 hour before podcast.
Yeah.
Yay, friendship.
It's good because like, people get psyched out when they're like, oh, I have this big thing I got to do tomorrow. It's not a big thing. It's just people talking. It's what it is.
Yeah, I could tell once I saw blankets.
Yeah.
You
we
truly
really
do not
don't.
give a care.
We don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. We just eating goldfish, sitting here in a blanket, and just talking about whatever.
Yeah, that's how it should be, right?
So how the fuck did you meet Tectone?
It's a great story. Okay,
Oh, good.
it includes an alleyway.
Yeah.
I was going to a party at a convention,
Yeah.
as we
What-
all do.
What convention?
I think it was TwitchCon.
TwitchCon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a bad one.
It
Yeah.
was deep in the bowels
Yeah.
of a dangerous part of the city.
It was like, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
Was
I
this
was
Vegas TwitchCon?
San Diego.
San Diego.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
And I was very uncomfortable because
Because
was
I was
down
there or
this
another
dark-
reason?
Is this
Oh,
before
okay.
Yeah,
or
well,
after
the
you
entire
saw
time.
Tectone?
What'd you say?
Is this before or after you saw Tectone?
Both.
Oh,
Pre-Tectone, the party was in
Yeah.
a house that's down in a very dark alleyway, and it was like 11 at night.
right.
And Rubber Ross is taking me down this alleyway.
I love that dude.
And this is the first time I'd ever met him. And I see a shadow of a man hulking coming down the alleyway. And I thought we were getting robbed. I didn't know.
Because the chain, bald,
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
yeah.
A mafia vibe
Yeah.
almost. Yeah. And good vibes since then.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
When did World War II happen?
This is the best part
Yeah.
because I did pull up the previous episode. I did see that the top comment was just absolutely dunking on this man for thinking that World War II was in the 1800s.
Oh, yeah.
1860?
Here's the thing. What difference does that make to me when a fucking war happened?
Your grandparents would have been in the 1900s.
Yeah, they're dead. Who cares?
Do you know how they died?
Yeah, I killed him.
In the war.
I have a firm belief that this is how brain works. Okay, the brain. I believe that the brain can store somewhere around the average of 13 terabytes of storage. I believe if I learn information that is not beneficial to me, it's going to push something else out.
So
Right.
what about the fact that like different pictures have different resolutions, but it's the same picture? Because like if you had an 8K picture, you couldn't remember as many things. So like, does that really make sense?
Those are core memories.
It depends how your brain works.
Okay.
Can you see an apple in your head?
What do you mean?
Like, do you have the ability to like see images in your head?
Of course I can see an apple.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Do you have the ability to see apples?
Yeah, but close your eyes. Is it 3D? Is it 2D? Do
Well,
you
the-
see color?
Well,
Is
the
it
thing
black
is,
and white?
there are people who like they cannot see images in the
Yeah,
brain.
they're called NPCs.
Yeah, 100%. It is weird as shit. Like how fucking stupid you got to be to not be able to see an apple in your head. Like you got to be retarded.
So this is like, like in school, whenever the second fattest kid makes fun of the fattest kid in class. And so now you can say, hey, I don't know what World War II is, but
Yeah,
at
this
least I
is
can imagine a
Oh,
fucking
a
apple.
huge
Much more
distraction.
difficult.
Is that it?
Absolutely,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Fuck, I'm way smarter. Here's the thing.
course.
I'm smart at certain things,
Yeah.
but just they're not the things that normal people are good at.
Name
Like,
one.
what are you good at?
Oh, making money.
Okay.
Good at making money. Good at making friends.
Okay. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm good at emotionally manipulating people,
I heard about that on Reddit.
and I'm really good at hitting women. That one you heard on Twitter, dude. I did a Twitter thread today where there's this trend for you play gotcha games. You play VR chat, so you're pretty much yeah.
Same thing.
There's this chick where canonically in their head, everybody thinks this chick's gonna be a lesbian because she has the lesbian colors on her face, which is like orange, white, and purple. I think for the flag.
For sure.
What character was
Robin
this?
from Honky Star Rail.
Honky.
Yeah, Honkai Star Rail.
Oh,
Otherwise known as
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, and some
Yeah.
dude was like, "Oh, dude, do you think I have a chance with this girl?" And then a bunch of fucking lesbians. Oh, is that bad to say?
What, lesbians?
Yeah, can you say that word?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, They said that this character's for lesbians only. So I wrote like a fucking 3-paragraph thing about how I was going to throat fuck this character when they came out on live. I didn't like that at all.
So you posted this on the Twitter?
Yeah, I posted this on the Twitter, yeah.
And so what did people think about that?
Oh, we really thought it was hilarious.
So
I'm sure they loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking thought it was so funny.
So you do a lot, Drumsy, you do a lot of VR chat, right?
Right.
I opened up your fucking channel and I saw some really degenerate shit.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever
Thank
you hear this from Tectone, this doesn't even bother you at all. Let's be real.
Define bother.
Let's just be real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the term people watching?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called being a stalker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That game is like, for people who like people watching,
Uh-huh.
it's the game.
So it's like going to the zoo, but everybody there is a real person,
Right.
but pretending to be an animal in a lot of cases.
True.
So how did you get into VR?
Oh. It's just one of those things where, like, when you see it, you either get really excited about it being the future,
Yeah.
or you don't. And sometimes you get that little tickle in your tummy when you see like cool tech. I
Yeah.
think recently, like Apple Vision kind of flopped, but like when I saw videos of it
Yeah.
where people were like vacuuming coins, did you see that?
I saw that.
That was like,
Next to the stairs?
that's, yes,
Yeah.
yes, next to the stairs, eye-opening, because it's like, 10 years from now, if like all my dumbass chores are just gamified, like I'm living. I'm
Yeah.
loving it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, that's how I got in, because I just saw VR and I was like, that looks like
Do you know
a
Ruffle
good
Gator?
time. I do.
Okay.
I do. We've had one interaction ever.
Really?
Was it bad?
Yeah. It wasn't bad.
Oh, wow.
It was
Has anybody ever told you that you
I'm
kind of
gonna
look...
out him so hard. Ready?
Wait, has anybody told you that you kind of look like him?
No, he doesn't. I don't see that at all.
Wait, same bone structure. No, look, like...
Why'd you say thank you?
Oh, I thought I whispered that.
You know, like big white dude. Same haircut.
No,
but black.
Ruffle is sick. He makes good VR chat staple content, which is Degenerate. But
Go ahead. I think Rob looks great, personally.
I've never heard that. I've never heard that I look like him.
Oh.
Do you think I look great?
Oh,
think
I
you
thought
look
you
great,
said
yeah.
you never heard that Rob
Yeah.
looks great.
So I won't cut you off again. What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna. The one interaction I had with him was I met him in VR chat.
Yeah.
And he did the. I like to befriend people. I like to make a couple homies. But
Do you think that the word people is applicable for VR chatters?
No.
it's a good point. That's a great question. I'm gonna chew on that one.
Okay.
But day one, walk into a room with him. Before the first hello, he says, "You put me in one of your videos, I'll put you in one of my streams." And I felt like I was making like a deal with like a mafia boss. Like I thought,
Yeah.
I'm kind of used to like, getting a drink first, talking.
Right.
But he got right into it. And we just haven't made any content since. But I'm ready.
Yeah, I think Rob lives a very, very interesting lifestyle. Do you still enjoy VR chat?
Making content on that game ruins the social part of it.
It does that for every game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think any game that you start to make your job will instantly ruin it.
Yeah.
I've had that experience sometimes, but not every time.
You seem like you genuinely enjoy the games that you yell about on Twitter.
Yeah, or I really enjoy yelling about the games that I don't like on Twitter.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's either I really enjoy to love it or I really enjoy to hate it, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but that's a vibe.
Yeah.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Listen up! We all spend an average about 14, 16 hours on the internet a day. It's no secret. But using it without today's sponsor, ExpressVPN, is like broadcasting your thoughts to everyone around you at all times. Yesterday, I spent 4 hours actively looking up cool, wicked squid facts. I hope none of my friends find out about my strange obsession with cool squids.
Don't squids have tentacles?
They do. Did you know that internet service providers know every single website you visit? It's frightening! Thankfully, ExpressVPN has you covered. You can feel safe and secure as you peruse the World Wide Web with ExpressVPN because it creates a secure encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet. And it's as easy as clicking one button to turn it on. I'm talking phones, laptops, and even routers. Trust me, I've used ExpressVPN to protect my browsing personally. And I've used it to watch plenty of god-tier anime that would have otherwise been region locked. Not a problem with ExpressVPN. Secure yourself online immediately by visiting expressvpn.com/steakandeggs. That's expressvpn.com/STEAKNEGGS for an extra 3 months free. The link's in the description below, and thank you, ExpressVPN, for sponsoring today's video.
What is your worst VR chat experience?
Is
Oh
this
my God.
TOS?
Let's find out.
Let's find
I
out.
can
know.
I can tiptoe the line
No,
so carefully.
no, don't bother.
Okay.
Yeah, just say whatever, man.
I'll let
Who
the editors
cares?
handle this.
There you go.
There have been so many bad ones,
Yeah.
but the worst is when you get fooled by the cult of personality, because there's so many people on there that are like good salespeople for their personality. They like seem like a
Yeah,
good vibe.
they're like actors playing a character.
But then what's the catch?
exactly, and then the catch unfoils itself.
What is it?
Well, this specific person,
Drama.
I started to put into my content because I was like, oh, this guy slaps.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah,
Great
sure.
content. He's got an accent. Love him. He's French.
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks into making content with him, I immediately find out he's like on my Discord trying to talk to underage people.
There it is. I knew that before he
Immediate.
even said it.
Immediate.
What?
Yep.
Wow. That does. I thought that never happened.
Never in a game like VR chat.
Never.
But yeah, you got to be vigilant and
Yeah.
like have like an attorney interviewing people before you go
Oh
and make
my
content
God.
with them.
An attorney?
It's crazy. What?
An attorney, you said?
That was an exaggeration,
Oh.
but basically you got to vet people.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm gullible.
Yeah, you know mute. Surely you know mute. What a mute is.
Yeah, and I've always wanted to have one. Do you have one?
I used to. So I believe that all mutes have mental illnesses, like
Oh.
for sure. Because I just don't understand how you can go onto a platform and make your entire personality. I'm never going to talk, and then I'm just going to throw ass the entire time.
Well, I mean, Silent Bob did that. NJ and Silent Bob. He only says one thing every movie.
Yeah, one thing
Yeah.
is more than zero things.
But it's still like his name's Silent Bob. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not-
but yeah, that's true.
yeah.
I don't know how they don't get bored
Yep.
because they're on
That's
there for
the
like
mental
hours
disorder
every
coming
day,
in.
right?
Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, it is infuriating. Especially the worst thing is when people are mutes in VR chat
Yeah.
and then they go to Discord and they're still mutes.
Oh, because then you lose the body acting and the language.
And then it's just like, well, then why am I here with you? And then the worst thing is people who do talk, who cater to their lifestyle and say, it's okay, I'll carry every conversation we're ever in. And they are volunteering to actually speak to a brick wall every fucking day.
it's a free pass to just not have to be social.
It's insane.
It's
Seems like a cheat.
a cheat.
Yeah.
I hate it.
How do you know that you don't like it if you haven't tried it? Try not talking for the rest of this podcast.
No, that's not going to happen.
I'm afraid, actually, if he does that.
Yeah, I
I'd
don't know.
be fearful.
I mean, well, there was one time. So there was a stream. I think this was an Emeru or a Soda Poppin' stream, and Emmy was announcing a new show.
Yeah, I was in the middle of a scheduled
Yeah.
announcement. I don't even remember what the show was. And then Tectone out of nowhere was like, dude, guys, you gotta like look, just interrupts like he didn't even realize it was going on. He got like was it a hate thread? I don't remember.
It was a hate thread.
I don't remember if people took it that seriously. And then for the stream after that, we were all together, he became
Angel Tone.
Angel Tone,
Yeah.
where he just didn't speak for like 2 hours. And when he did, it was like, oh, let me help you with this. Like that. And people were like, we love this. This is amazing.
I love that.
They actually started to like him whenever he stopped talking. It was actually kind of crazy.
Oh my God. How did that feel?
Great. Oh, wow.
I
that's
love
good.
mute tone.
So what is a mute?
Okay, so a mute is somebody who is generally, for any reason, shy, uncomfortable with their voice, doesn't, all of the above for this guy,
Right.
doesn't want
Yeah.
to speak for whatever reason.
Okay.
And in the VR chat community, oh
Yeah.
God, it sounds so bad saying this out loud and putting it on paper.
Yeah.
It's they become kind of like pets.
Okay.
This is what they would, well, they couldn't explain it like this.
So are
'cause
they
can't.
all? So are they all people? Are they like cat girls that have like tails?
It's
or-
all across the spectrum, but
Okay.
but the one consistent factor
Yeah.
is that somebody will generally own the mute and kind
Okay.
of walk them around and like introduce them to people because they can't do it themselves. And everyone that I haven't had one, but everyone that I've met in the VR chat community has has come up to me at one point in time with their little side piece.
Yeah.
And at first it's very uncomfortable, but now it is what it is now.
So are all the mutes girls? Well, girl avatars?
That's just VR chat. I think a lot of people are girl avatars.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I was
Yeah.
just curious because I feel
But
like why
yes.
would you want a guy as a mute, right?
It could happen.
But it hasn't, though.
It
right?
hasn't. Not
Yeah.
once
And that's
historically
crazy.
hasn't been marked down yet.
That's crazy how it
No.
works that way.
Yeah. Would you have a mute?
No, it's just another fucking thing you got to worry about, man. But I don't even have a pet in real life.
Oh.
Yeah, at least you could pet a real cat. That's nice. But then the cat's being annoying and it's like, oh, fuck, this is going to ruin my life.
I'm really proud of Tech right now.
Yeah? Is he
It's
working?
actually been 4 minutes without a
Wow.
word. Do you like Is this good for you? How are you feeling? I actually need him to talk so
He
bad.
looks so tense, like he's been not breathing for the
He
the
just had to
duration or
uncross his
something.
legs. He's getting a little anxious.
He's
Like the
turning
veins
purple.
on his head just getting ready to pop the
Yeah,
fuck out.
he's all purple and red in the face.
Yeah.
You can see it. Have you guys played?
I have never played VR chat.
Same,
I went to,
never.
I ordered a headset and then it got stolen, I guess. Or they stole my $1,000. I don't know what happened, but I never got it. And so I never did VR chat. I feel like VR chat is like, it's like 3D movies where it's like a fad, but I don't think it's ever really going to catch on all the way until people can like integrate it into their normal life without looking like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem is like if you see somebody with that Google Glass thing on, it's like, oh, beep, beep, retard alert. Let's get away from him. What the fuck is that? And so I think it's going to take a lot longer for like something like VR chat to pop off or like VR as like a thing. Like you have like things like the thing, like you said, the augmented reality
Yeah.
where like you're vacuuming shit up and then like Pokemon Go. Like I think that's pretty popular, but I don't know if VR chat is going to work. Here's the real reason why I don't do it. Is because I don't want to stand up. I don't want to have to get up and move around.
You
Like-
don't have to.
You can sit in the game.
Well, in Sword Art Online, all he has to do is lay down.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
It'll-
what I want to do.
It'll get there. It'll get where you jack in to
Yeah,
the Matrix.
yeah, yeah.
And then when you get out, you jack off.
Well, yeah.
The thing is, we're in that era of virtual reality
Uh-huh.
where it's like when computers first came out and they
Yeah.
were these like big things you had to wheel in the back of your pickup truck.
Mhm.
In 10 years, they'll just be what you're saying, a little dot you tape onto the side of your head and your Neuralink implant
Mhm.
or you jack into your spine, or just glasses.
You ever have sex in VR?
Stop.
Have you
So
or
how
no?
many? What was the last?
God,
Wait,
no?
never?
Who do you think I am?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like I remember I went to like a gay wedding in WoW just to say that I did it.
Yeah.
You know?
I sat down on this couch and I told you who I am. I'm a people watcher.
Okay.
I've seen people in VR chat have sex, and
Okay.
I've walked away immediately.
You ever cranking in VR?
Can you go back to being a mute?
I have. It's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
Why
that's
is
dope.
it so good?
Because I have a very like immersive personality,
Yeah.
and so like it's like someone sitting
So
there.
is
Just,
your like what's your avatar in VR? Are you like a cat girl or are
oh,
you
I'm a little egg.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little egg in a pot.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a cute little guy. I had a female model for a little bit because
Yeah?
Rob was very assertive
of
on
course he
me
was.
doing that, and no, I decided I was happier as a little egg, and then I cranked it once or twice. It was cool. But then it was just kind of weird and sad, so I stopped.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're basically
Did you
in
get
public.
an audience whenever you did it?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was just chilling in a movie theater, and then this one model was AFK. They had a big old ass. Looked at it for like 10 seconds.
That was
Jerked
all
off
it
real quick. There it is. Done.
That's
good.
So the closest I've ever had to that
Mm.
was I was watching, I think it was Soda Poppin', and he was streaming with Nanners and
I love manners.
what was the other one? It was another
Lacard.
one. No, well, he comes later.
Another VTuber?
What? It was another VTuber.
Okay, here we go. Aethelstan, Silvervale,
It might have been
Rainhow.
somebody like Silvervale, something like that. Like, I don't remember which, or it may have been Vebe at that
Vey,
time.
yeah, probably. That
and
makes
so,
sense.
like, they were sitting next to each other as, like, these cute little cat girls flirting with each other.
Yeah.
And I would be honest, like, I'm like, damn, this is actually kind of hot. And I was watching this in VR chat, and then out of fucking nowhere, you hear off camera, hey, guys, what's going on? Hey, who's over here?
Lakari.
It's fucking Lakari,
Yep.
and he ruins the whole thing. That's the only experience I've ever had because VR chat.
Have you heard Lakari's experience with VR chat?
I had to see it.
God.
Yeah, a mute made him come, and he cried about it.
Really?
Like, he actually cried because he was so ashamed of himself. He just started crying.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep. Because he was like, I'm a filthy, disgusting man.
I mean, that's not really so bad.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So when'd you crank it?
Listen,
Mhm.
that's akin to doing it in public. And if that's your thing, no,
No, that's-
actually not if that's your thing.
No, I
But-
don't think it's akin to doing that in public, personally.
Really?
Yeah.
In a Discord call, you would do it?
What the fuck? No, that's weird.
But you do it in virtual reality where they could see your hand going up and down.
Oh, well, no, I'm not saying find an open lobby with a whole bunch of people in it and then just start cranking it. I'm saying if it's you and your homie,
Okay.
and your homie has a hot model,
Got it.
and then
got it.
they
Nah, bro, this
AFK.
is the same thing as like getting a warthog in Halo, driving it into a wall so the controller vibrates, and jerking off to Cortana.
Yeah, I've done that too.
How do you think I know?
Because you did it too.
This is what it is.
Middle school was a wild time.
Yeah.
It was.
The thing is, I haven't personally, God, never would I.
Of course
Yeah.
not.
But actual virtual reality nography, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't, but I've been told by people it's very realistic. I've been told.
No, it's not. No, it's stupid as shit.
Really?
Yeah, it's like these sad little people and they're like dry humping and then they're telling each other, it's like, okay, I'm gonna jerk off. Are you jerking off too? Oh,
So
we're both-
I don't do VR because I don't want to get up and move around. Emmy, why don't you do VR?
Because all that you're talking about scares me a little bit.
It
wanna
should.
be
It
demobbed.
should. No, it should. It's a dark place. I agree.
Do
You're
you
smart
think
for
that
not
it
getting
will
in
ever
there.
get brighter?
I hope.
it will.
I really hope.
It will.
Well, how could it possibly
Once
be
VR
better?
chat dies, it'll be so much better off.
It'll be better when it's dead.
Yep.
Okay.
It truly needs to go down.
What it's really good for, though, is what I do on YouTube, which is like make skits on it, because it's like
Yeah.
it's basically just like an endless set without needing any budget.
Yeah.
You just do whatever you want. It's like Gary's Mod, like everyone else has made the content already.
I think VR chat is a platform that allows people to live, sustain, and be losers for their entire life until they die.
I can do that without VR chat.
Yep, but
Yeah,
that makes it
same.
even easier.
Yeah.
Because then you surround yourself with other losers and that makes you feel like you're not a loser and everybody else is wrong except for you. And then you go comfortable in that. That's why there's tons of like mid-30s, early 40s people in VR chat who have amounted to nothing.
really?
Yep, absolutely,
The
yes.
dark thing is there's like a lot of people that are having real bad drinking problems from that game.
Oh my God.
Because it's like putting the social part of drinking in your room, like a bar is in
Yep.
your room at all
So you
times.
might as well just start drinking.
Yeah.
Now, once again, I can only talk about my experience with VR chat, but it was one of the most sad, pathetic things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really? Why?
Well, the worst thing is when you meet VR chatters in real life
Oh,
and they
really?
talk to you about the things that you've done in VR chat as if they were real things.
Like what?
Like, let's say you like RP for a night that you're dating, or you RP for a day that you were like cops and robbers and they can't distinguish between fiction and reality because they're in there so much they think that it's fucking real. And then when you realize that everybody's RP to them is real and it's not to you, it's weird as shit.
Yeah.
Because a person thought that we were dating because we were RP dating in VR chat.
Was it a guy in real life?
Yes.
I would have never guessed that.
I know, because there's only men in VR
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what the ratio is of men to women.
99.9 to 0.1. Yeah.
It's like a 90-10.
Okay.
It's like a 90-10. But the 10% that use it for the right reasons, they're in a wheelchair, they can't go out and have like this, they can't go to an amusement park. That's the place for them.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, actually, I forgot there
You
was
can't
one
go near a
time.
school.
I didn't play VR myself, but like someone like put their headset on me, and this was when it was new, so this is like 5 years ago.
Sure.
And they were in a realm, I don't know what it's called, with like maybe like 50 other people in VR. And so my friend was like, "Oh yeah, this is Emmy. She's like using my headset," and it was all dudes except for there was one girl, and they were all like obsessively fawning over the scroll, and I was like, I'm fucking terrified. I don't want this to be me, and I never played it.
Yeah. I think the other thing that's really sad about VR chat is when you meet somebody in VR chat who's like the absolute worst, disgusting version of themselves, but when you meet them in real life, they're like so nice and pleasant.
It's because they have an outlet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And you see that horrible side.
What's
really
the horrible side, like a sex freak or like?
Yeah, sex freak,
yeah.
you know, them parading around a little army of children behind them, you know.
What?
Yeah, it's real weird shit over there, man.
Well, we did the same thing on WoW. Like we would call like gay sex hotlines. And I remember one time we were in queue for so long, we got this guy to say that he wanted us to shit on his face and then let the shit stay there so it turned into like clay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And that's what we would do because it was like a 45-minute queue.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
man?
and it's like, well, that's like it's like an outlet, right? And like, so you do that, and then you go back to real life, and then you're normal. But like, the problem is that if you have no outlet for that, then slowly you start to ruin your own real life. You start to go to furry conventions, stuff like that.
Yep. Yeah, not a fan of that shit. Plus, we're getting into the zone where, like, even for like, you know, GTA RP. I think this happens in all RP, where relationship RP gets really weird really quick. Not a fan of that.
I hate GTA RP.
Yeah.
I think it's boring because it's not real.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
No.
I'm so curious about GTA RP, like what the community there is like. Are they like? Do they treat it like it's GTA? It's like everything's crime and they'll say whatever the fuck they want.
So even the most normal of people will talk about the events that happen within GTA RP as if they were in real life. And that's why it's very confusing because even some of my very close friends, like Seer, for example, I'll have like Seer and S-Fan in a room and they'll be talking about like, oh my God, did you hear? Like that guy got like shot. Like he died last night.
I've had this, like I'll be hanging out there and
Yeah.
they'll be like, yeah, so he's like suing me now and I don't know what to do. It's so terrible. And I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, GTA. I'm like, oh.
Oh, it instantly makes the conversation sound way more boring.
Yeah. Well, no, this is in a video game.
Yeah.
It's different, but we're pretending like it's real life.
By the way, so tell me, I don't know, I looked up some of your most popular videos and there was a character called Emmy that was very popular.
Uh-oh.
Who's that? Are they based off of that one?
That's not me.
It's someone cosplaying. No, it's Emmy, my friend Emmy OK.
I swear to God, I know who that is.
Some
Yeah, I
people
know
in
her.
the community know her.
Okay, yeah.
It's not, no. Emmy has
those-
not been moonlighting on my channel. No,
Okay, yeah,
to answer
those
your
clips
question.
blew the fuck up.
They did. She's very funny.
Yeah, do you think the era of VR chat, like do you think that content that you posted 4 years ago would still blow up today or no? Or do you think the era of VR chat is over?
I don't think it ever even blew up because it was VR. I think
Yeah.
it was just like basically like an animation channel at that point. You're just using the VR headset to puppet your animations.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it could do really well now. I think it's hit its plateau because I'm just, you know, I've already kind of thrown it out into the ether and it caught on.
Yeah,
But,
because I think the peak of VR was probably what, Uganda Knuckles?
oh God, the actual VR, the actual VR peak was Uganda Knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
That shit was funny as fuck.
I remember there was one time I was at Target and there was like a 7-year-old and like a 4-year-old that were saying, do you know the way to each other? And then like that woman, I've never seen somebody thinking about like a post-birth abortion more than her. Like she's sitting there thinking, I should have done it. Oh, this is bad. They did that for like 20 minutes or something like that. It was insane.
Do you think VR chat is a positive or an overall negative on the world?
I think the historians will look back at it as a stepping stone to a great place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the metaverse. Have you
Right.
seen the whole metaverse schools that are being implemented in Japan?
No. Is
Really?
this like no, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, they're starting to have optional classes where your kids can go on the internet to join the metaverse and go and sit inside virtual classrooms in
Like
order to get their
Cyberpunk Edge Runners?
yes,
Okay.
and get their education via the internet.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know if that would happen here.
yeah, I don't think so either. What do you think about that?
I think it does already happen here.
Could somebody shoot up a school in a virtual one?
No.
No.
They couldn't.
That seems better than what we have.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's move it all online.
Yeah.
I do worry about the implications for a child who does get their entire education over the metaverse due to the fact that I feel like it is important to go to school and be uncomfortable around people who you don't like so that way you get used to how the real world kind of is.
I agree.
I wish I had a block button in school. That would have been sick. But they do ASL classes teaching like sign language because there's finger tracking. And I'm sure it just reminded me, there are actual people who cannot speak. Their vocal cords got, attacked by a cougar or they have a disease.
True.
One of the other only. And then, but then that's the place for them because they can actually learn ASL online and then they can body act and play games with people. Whereas like you're playing Overwatch, you can't speak, you can't do anything.
Yeah. By the way, what was going on with you and Casey Tron on Twitter?
She just mad.
Why is she so mad at you?
I was mad. What else?
There's legit no reason.
I mean, she's mad because there's a lot of reasons why she's mad at me.
Yeah.
It goes back probably like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm going to be honest. Who gives a fuck?
That's true.
Who gives a fuck? Like, we're in a position now where what she thinks or doesn't think is not really relevant to anyone.
That's true. Yeah, I thought like she like stopped making content like 8 years ago.
A lot of people thought that.
Isn't she like 50?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, because I used to watch her stuff back in 2012.
I did too.
Yeah.
She would play League.
Yeah, was she like the original booby streamer or no?
One of the original, yeah.
Yeah, people did not like her for that.
Yeah.
It's become a daily tradition of me to go on and see what drama that I don't think that you've called for whatsoever. I'll be real, okay? I don't really think that you've caused more drama than drama that comes at you.
I really like, this is like, I have a fucking industry now. Like, this is insane. People are getting so mad. Like, I don't even have to do anything anymore. I just turn on my stream and it's like, what are people saying about me? I'll just talk about that. Yeah. It's great.
I did the same thing today for the first time. It was very nice. Yeah. Woke up, had 3 hate threads today. Checked those, and now I'm kind of bummed because I'm not gonna lie, it does make your life way easier.
I have a real question. When you, as someone who hasn't been in the thick of the drama like you guys, do you welcome it now? Like, are you so deep in now that like now when it comes in, you're like, another thing to talk about?
They farm it themselves.
Well, yeah, I mean, for me, like at the beginning, it would bother me because I was like, oh, maybe people might stop watching me. And then it seems like every single time that one of these things happen, more people start watching. So it doesn't really matter. And so that was the only thing I was really kind of worried about. Other than that, no, it's like at this point, and it might sound bad, but it's true, I don't really consider them people. It's like these are just like getting aggro on a bunch of low-level NPCs. Yeah. That's about it. If I see like a Twitter thread about me or something like that.
For me, it really bothered me until I saw his reaction to it. And like, for example, when you're in the drama, you think that everybody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
And you're worried about what your friends are going to think. And you're worried about what everybody's going to think. And then you go around like your friends and you realize that they laugh at it. They don't give a fuck. And that's how it should be.
Or they don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with Asmon, because whenever Asmon's in drama, I've never been like, oh my God, what did you do? I'm just like, wow, these people are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how everybody goes.
I feel like we are at the point in the internet sphere where it is unavoidable at some point in your career, whether you did something or not, where it'll come to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a cool mentality to have.
I think what's bigger than the people who go and make hate threats for Asmongold, I think what's even bigger of an issue are the people who actively pander to the mobs in fear of having that happen to them. Because when you
it will happen anyway.
Exactly. And when you bend a knee and when you apologize for something that you shouldn't have apologized to, that's going to give them blood in the water, and they're going to become even more voracious and ferocious towards everyone.
A great example of this is whenever that crazy bitch walked up to Hassan and got mad at him for using a can of Starbucks or Pepsi. Remember that?
Whoa, I've never heard of this.
Yeah. So, this
was pretty recent.
It was very recent. And so Hassan's in Australia, and this goblin comes up to him, just absolutely.
Or he was at like a protest, right? Just
and
for context.
This is a person who is clearly on at least one, if not more, medications. And she's like getting angry at him because he's drinking something from a company that has some sort of relationship with Israel. And so she's like telling him, stop drinking it, put it in another can, at least pretend like you care. And he's like, what the fuck? And it's like, you can never win with those people because they're crazy and you can't reason with an unreasonable person.
Yeah, I agree. Or like there was somebody else who apologized for saying No cap on a stack for real, for real.
Oh,
Was that
Valkyrie.
Ray?
It
Yeah.
might have been Ray.
Valkyrie apologized for it. Yeah, I remember that. That
And
was a very
getting
popular
bullied
thing.
into apologizing for something you never should have apologized
Yeah,
for.
but she's kind of different because she's not like, I don't feel like she has to put on like a fake face to pander. Like she is like a very sweet, wholesome person that
Oh no,
cares
I was
about-
saying she got
No,
bullied
no, no.
into it.
I know.
Yeah.
Like that was like ridiculous. She had to apologize for that. But I think that like a better
didn't have
example
to.
is like a lot of those Minecraft creators.
Yeah.
You know, like they were always like apologizing for every little thing, and then like it's just like over time they kept like having to, you know, answer for all these different things until eventually their communities kind of just like either were like, we hate you now, or they're like, this is exhausting.
Yep.
You know.
I also learned something else that was crazy because I do a lot of like researching for like how to make people the most money and all that stuff because I love bringing money to people and figuring out like how to fix your channel, how to max out monetization.
If you want to give me some right now, I mean.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you 100%. So if you say anything bad about China, you can potentially be fucking your entire sponsorship like journey straight up.
In VR chat, this was like, I'm not even going to say the time because I don't want to lead a trail to where it actually is. I had a sponsor in the past, and in VR chat, there's, you know, community-made models. There was a tank that we just happened to use in a video that was sponsored by a mobile game company.
Oh,
the
no.
tank happened to be, had like a little red dot on it somewhere.
Yeah.
Just happens to be the Republic of China something party. And they thought I was trying to secretly slide in a political statement. They were
Right.
furious with me that
with
I
like
had
the
it.
Tibet,
Yeah.
Tiananmen Square. Yeah. True.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I didn't
but
know.
that-
But
yeah, but
I'm
that-
just I'm a stupid American. I don't know.
But what do you mean Tiananmen Square?
It was a big thing.
That didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's wild.
Plus 1,000 social credit.
There you go. I got you. China number one.
So that's like one trick on how to make money is to never say anything bad about China.
Never shit talk China.
Okay. What's
'Cause
number two?
Number two, here's another great one for any YouTube content creators. So place an ad every 30 seconds in your videos.
Everything.
Jesus
What?
Christ, man.
Yeah, want me to explain to you how this works? I've done
No.
tons. So you can 2.5 to 3x the monetization on your channel if you do this. Okay, and the reason why you do it is because the way YouTube ads work is every 5 minutes there's an internal cooldown since the last time an ad played till the next time an ad plays. So you place an ad every 30 seconds in your videos. That way, the moment that 5 minutes is up, ad again. Yup.
Damn. That
What's
is.
your watch time like? I'm curious.
My watch time is fantastic. Now,
Yeah.
let me go. I don't do this. I would never do this. But if somebody else did, they would make a lot more money.
YouTube tracks the viewer behavior too. So if you're the type of viewer who sees an ad and books it, it keeps track of your account. So it'll serve you
Less
more
ads.
spread out ads because it doesn't want you to
Mm.
leave.
My viewer time is
Interesting.
60 to 65%. So it's quite
Oh
good.
wow, that's really high.
Yeah. Well, because I do like more long form, higher attention span content.
Yeah, but still, that's
It's
really
probably the
high.
same as yours, huh? Yours probably around there as well?
I just look at the amount of money.
There you go.
Yeah.
$10 billion.
Oh, wow.
What a slow month.
Yeah. No, I
Alright,
don't ever
good
really.
tips.
So, well, I mean, like your YouTube's been popping off. You've been putting out all those shorts, right?
Yeah, and then my long form videos have been doing well too. But I mean, it's been good streams. I
Yeah.
just collabed with Valkyrie and Pokey.
I
all
feel
those
like a lot
people.
of people need to focus more on YouTube. I think YouTube is like where, like, especially for streaming. Like, do you stream at all? Like, or
Literally about to start.
really?
Yeah, I've been a YouTube boy for like 10 years. And it's
Why?
like it's time.
Why?
I don't know how you guys do it. Streaming looks. I've attempted it and I've been on other people's streams. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
You finish 2 to 3 hours, or some of you go like 10 hours. 2 to 3 hours in, I'm like melting inside.
Yeah.
What do you?
Well, then you're done.
Just
Do
stop.
I just
You just stop.
do I have to care less? Turn the dial down? What
Well,
do you?
I mean, you can, but like, okay, so
Depends on what you want.
I have a homie. I'll even tell you who it is. It's this guy called Diddy Sauce, and he makes like 10 videos every fucking day and says how easy it is. But then he goes live and he doesn't know what the fuck to do. Well, just go live and make those 10 videos that you were gonna make just on the fucking stream.
Right.
And it's the exact same thing. You save so much time, but like every streamer should just wake up, do their shit, go live, do 4 hours minimum, and then just end the fucking stream. And 4 hours is easy and fun. And if not, then do 2 to 3 hours. But when you do the 2 to 3 hours, just make sure everybody knows when that time is
Yeah.
and just go live at the same time every day. And you'll do it for 28 days because it takes 28 days to form a habit. Do it for 28 days straight.
Every day?
28 days.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Who cares about work-life balance?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Let's go.
But that is your
28
work,
days.
though.
That's true.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're saying that people don't do YouTube enough now?
I don't think that they do. I think that YouTube is a much bigger audience, like Twitch. Like a lot of the people that grow a lot on Twitch now grow through platforms off of Twitch.
Yep.
Like for example, like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok primarily. Guys like Kai or Jinxie or somebody like that who's like a really popular queso. Like where their popularity really is and where they get a lot of those people coming into the streams from is from those other platforms. And I feel like Twitch as like a platform on its own is kind of like, kind of stale, I would say.
Yeah. I am wondering, what platforms do you think convert the most to Twitch?
YouTube.
It's YouTube.
Well, YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
So I agree 100%. So I have a friend, her name's Pink Shoe. She's blowing up on TikTok right now, getting like 2.3 to 3 million views on her TikTok shit right now. I don't know how to help her convert TikTok viewers to Twitch viewers. Is that even possible?
TikTok viewers don't go anywhere.
I
Do they
think they
not?
will. I mean, it's just a matter of degree, right? So like if YouTube viewers convert at 10%, TikTok converts at 2%.
Yeah, because you're huge on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't really post there anymore though.
Is there any reason why? Is it a useless platform?
Pink does cosplay stuff as well, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think if you're doing cosplay stuff on TikTok, you should view it more as like either a hobby or like, spreading yourself out more, putting your eggs in more baskets than something that will be a primary source of income or primary content creation thing.
Yeah.
Because when did I stop doing TikTok? I think when I stopped doing TikTok actively, I had 1.6 million followers.
That's insane.
I have more now, but like it's like from Twitch. I don't really post there anymore. And I wouldn't get a ton of viewers from TikTok to Twitch. But it depends, because I mean, people like Jinxie got popular because of TikTok, but that's because what was popular on TikTok was his Twitch clips.
Yeah.
So people were like, oh, I want to find the source. But if you're making stuff on TikTok and it's not,
TikTok.
and it's like for TikTok, it's not stream stuff, then no, it won't translate at all.
Okay. Do you think Twitch highlight clips should be viable on TikTok or no?
They are, yes.
I'm gonna start a TikTok.
Oh yeah, people
Sounds
post
fun.
mine all the time.
You have a TikTok as well?
No, fuck no. I do. I have one to look up clips of myself.
That's
And that's it. Yeah, I never go on there unless I want to see something really stupid or something like that, or just see what people are saying about me.
You
That's
have
it.
the kind of rabid viewer base of people that will just do the TikTok uploading for you. You don't even need your own channel.
Well, I had that for a while, and now I'm trying to get it back again because one of the guys that did it just quit. I don't know why. I mean, I don't even talk to him.
He's stealing my editor.
I am.
Wait, have you already got him, the new editor, or no?
We'll see. I mean,
He's not really stealing him. I just said that. I mean, he's
I
gonna
am
work
stealing
for both
him.
of
You
us.
just don't know it yet. It'll be,
no.
yeah, I mean, trust me.
Dude, I stole my homie Mr. Pokey's editor.
Yeah,
Oh my God, it has changed my life.
really.
He's the fucking best. His name's Happy Pleb. He
Is
watches
he happy?
He's fucking ill.
Wow.
He's ecstatic to work for me. Like he goes through every single one of my VODs. He clips all this shit without even me talking. He knows how to. He learned how to do the Asmon Baldy voice that your shit has.
I know. Yes, I saw that your clips editor is doing the exact same
Yep.
fucking thing.
Yep.
I think it's pretty funny.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I didn't even ask him to do that. He was doing that for Mr. Pokey's channel.
Jesus.
Because he was
Christ.
copying your shit. Then I'm like, wait, he's just like Asmon's editor.
My editor.
Give me that
My
shit.
editor copies him too.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. I mean, hey.
My editor's like a hybrid, like Asmon Valkyrie fucking bullshit.
Dude, it is crazy because like there are some editors that make better content than like main channel shit. Like you, I will never stop singing their praises. Your editor is the greatest.
I know.
Okay.
It's great. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even have to do anything. Like sometimes somebody will make a tweet about me and I won't even talk about it and he'll just make a video making them look stupid. And they'll be like, hey, we heard about you get cooked on Asmon clips. Wait, what? When did I do that? You shit on this guy. Like, wait, did I? And he just like, he'll like AI in my voice talking shit about this guy.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, okay, great.
I need that, bro.
That's
The
sick.
AI voices are nuts. I've been seeing some editors, like, instead of having to hit you up and be like, hey, can you give me a line of you saying this for the beginning of the clip? They're just using an AI of their...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, dude, there's a clip channel that's trying to start drama with me right now. and they're using an AI voice. And this shit is so realistic. And everybody thinks it's a real chick, but it's not. I know it's AI 100% because AI technology has gone so far for voice recognition to where it's even giving them time to pause, make mouth noises, and even breathing.
It could even be you making those clips behind the scenes.
I know. I have thought of that. I have
You
thought
can
about
make
making
your
it.
own drama.
I know. And that would be fucking genius, bro. And feud with this person for 3 months. And then the big reveal.
Right.
It was me. Oh, that would be so cool. Damn, I need to do that. By the way, if you could pick any superpower in the whole world, what would you pick?
Ooh.
It just tells a lot about a person.
Flight?
That's such a shitty superpower.
Such a not
That's what I would
It's
want
so
too.
useless.
Yeah.
Like, why the
That's
fuck
what-
would you pick
What?
flight?
For travel, convenience.
Okay, use an airplane. You can already do that.
Airplanes can fly.
Okay.
No, but I mean, I'm just saying, flight is so shit
you
because you
don't-
can already do it in real life.
No, okay, but then you don't have to go to the airport 2 fucking hours early. You don't have to sit on the plane with all these people that smell like shit and screaming babies. You can just fly there when you feel like
Okay,
it.
Asmon, am I crazy? If you could pick any power in the world and you're going to pick a superpower just because it gives you convenience,
Okay, well, it is a bad idea
Thank
because
you.
if you go up that high, the oxygen level would be really low, and so it'd be hard for you to breathe. And
Yes.
so
You don't have to.
couldn't-
You don't have to go up that high though.
Well, I mean, then you're worried about like getting hit by a building or having to go around buildings and stuff like that.
so I don't think you mean that. I think you should choose a better one. I don't think that you would choose flight. I think that was your gut. I think you messed up
How are you vetoing his own choice?
because he's wrong.
Okay.
Think about it.
Oh,
Really,
God, he's in my head.
Any power in the whole world. You can do anything.
Flight is so good. What are you talking
You
about?
can have a thing where you cure diseases on people just by looking at them.
Oh, okay.
You see what I mean?
Dude, is read minds a good one?
Yes, it is. That's
I
fan-fucking-tastic.
would not.
Minds
I
could
would
be
not
good.
want read minds.
That's as long as you can shut it off.
Yeah.
Having the option.
Oh, dude,
if you couldn't shut it off, it's a curse.
like Jean Grey, where she walks into a room and she hears every voice at the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
fucking time until she loses her mind, then she dies and becomes the Phoenix. Awesome. I would choose time stop.
damn it. I
Why?
wasn't thinking hard enough.
Why?
Yeah.
Because what if I drop a cup of water and I can stop time so I can pick it back up?
Time
And there's no other reason.
travel.
Can you
another
just have
step.
like a fire? Like you can make fire and then just evaporate the water? I feel like that's way cooler.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
I gotta use fire, and then
Yeah, it's
what if I actually
badass.
misclick, and then I'm like, oh shit, there goes grandma.
Well-
She's screaming and playing by the fireplace, man.
Pay attention.
Oh, I can't do that, man. I mean, shit, I probably got like a 40% average retention on a YouTube short, man. I can't pay attention when I'm shooting fire at my hands.
Here's where we cook. You pick time travel.
Yep.
You keep your same job. You go every time Mr. Beast posts a video, you travel back in time to before he conceptualized it, and you just make the video. Instant riches.
That's disgusting.
Yep.
It's
That's-
amazing.
I love that. That's actually so good.
Diabolical.
Yeah.
And then claim that he's copying you.
Right. Oh my
Yeah.
God, you could actually ruin this man's career. He would be huddled in a corner of his apartment because he would have never made it.
Yeah.
He'd be huddled in the corner just crying because he keeps coming up with these genius ideas. He'd be like, this guy just keeps posting them a couple days after I come up with the idea.
I'd be in his apartment crying, still counting 1,000,000 pennies, reading every word in the dictionary.
Right.
Dude, Mr. Beast's claim to fame is the best. I love that guy, man. That's my #1 goal on YouTube right now is to be in a Mr. Beast video.
Really?
Oh, I want to be in one so bad. Because I would fucking dominate.
Really?
Did you see the ages 1 through 100 challenge?
Are you really going to talk about how you're going to dominate a 98-year-old woman or something like shit like
Yes,
that?
sir.
I will fucking destroy her.
I would. Dude, there was this Mr. Beast video called Ages 1 through 100. And there was these two motherfuckers. I believe it was 42 versus 58, which is a 42-year-old versus a 58-year-old. And it was midway through the challenge. Oh my God, dude, you need to get on Mr. Beast Reacts. They're the best.
Oh my God.
And this dumb fuck, one guy was smart, the other guy was stupid as shit. The entire challenge was if you leave the pod, because everything was blacked out, if you leave the pod, you win $250,000. But if anyone else leaves the pod, then you both get eliminated and you both get nothing. This guy waits the very last 5 seconds. He goes out. Goes out for the first minute. There's 3 minutes left. And he says the whole thing, well, the whole time, I am outside my pod. If you go out, you still you will lose everything. Last 2 seconds, another guy steps out. And he did it just to make the other guy not win the money and get him eliminated. This sparked, I can't believe you haven't seen this, Asmon. This was all over the internet. Like, this sparked the most controversy I've ever seen around a Mr. Beast video, where they weren't saying, man, Mr. Beast is so bad because he helped out a village in Africa.
Yeah.
Like, they were actually so furious at not the 58-year-old, the 42-year-old for being angry at the 58-year-old because he made him lose $250,000.
Why?
Oh, because people are fucking stupid. And they think the 58 guy was base as fuck because the 42 guy was apparently a supervillain. Oh, it was just such a fucking headache, man. It's one of those things where I'm
So
feeling
is he
I'm
like
fucking
just
crazy.
doing the Squid Games now, basically, or what?
Yeah.
Yes, he's making a new TV show and I cannot fucking wait.
That's awesome.
Yes, I have so far met 2 of the Mr. Beast crew. And, you know, eventually I'll collect all of the Exodia and then I'll eventually be in a Mr. Beast video.
That's okay.
Yep. It's going to happen, man. It's going to be good.
So do you think you'd be the villain of the video? if you-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. Because here's what I fucking hate. Oh my God. You ever watch Survivor?
Yeah.
Okay. Survivor. Why do people in competition reality shows get villainized for playing the fucking game?
Because if they weren't, then people wouldn't have the willing suspension of disbelief and imagine that it's real. And then the reality TV show wouldn't be reality. They have to get the idiots mad, because if the idiots aren't mad, then they wouldn't be watching in the first place because they wouldn't be idiots.
Jesus Christ, that makes so much sense. But
Yeah, go ahead though.
I want to deep dive here. When you're in a competition reality show, the first word, it's like, for example, the drunk trash talk tournament we did the other day, where I got a hate threat. Oh God, I keep saying the other day when it was like 7 fucking months ago.
Yeah.
I got drunk and trash talk at the drunk trash talk tournament. I got a hate threat for that.
Yeah.
Okay? The same thing for competition reality shows. Why the fuck are people getting angry for people competing in a competition TV show? And they say, oh man, he lied? What a horrible person. It's like, bro, that's how you win. It's like people who don't lie in Among Us. It drives me fucking nuts. And like, aren't your morals more better than this? No, they're fucking not, because there was a part where it was deal or no deal. If you pick up a case and it says eliminated, you're eliminated. If you pick up a case and it says you're safe, you're safe. And so people would literally tell the truth and tell people what was in their case, because the first person gets the case, the other person has to choose to steal it or not. And the first 11 people were legit just saying what was in the fucking case.
They've never played Mafia. They've never played Among Us.
Do you want to play Mafia?
Oh, yeah.
We'll play today. On my life. Let's go. Fucking love that game. I played last night as well. It was fucking dope. And the first 11 people were just saying, hey, I got safe. If you take my case, you're safe.
Yeah.
Legit. Hey, I got eliminated, so don't pick my case, you'll get eliminated. And they were like, okay, I won't. And they were telling the truth every time. 12 people go in, one person lies, and they lie about what's in that case. The other person trusts them, and they get guilted and booed for playing the game?
Here's the thing.
Yeah, sorry.
If you play a reality show as a villain because it's the best way to play the game, you're just shitty at the game. Because almost every single reality show at some point later in the season has something where all the contestants come back and vote someone, or
that shit
there's
sucks.
always, like Mr. Beast has this all the time.
That's like,
where,
so it's like a Mario Party?
exactly, where
Yeah.
you get to vote somebody in. So being genuine, even if it fucks you over early, if you get lucky, the winner always ends up being a genuine person, because that's the best TV, that people want to see the hero win.
Well, there are some seasons of Survivor where the villain does win. But what I'm saying is, I would much prefer someone win the game by being good at the game than see some pussy get lucky and win. That shit drives me nuts. Maybe I just like villains more than I like good guys, but I don't know, man.
Who the hell do you think reality TV is made for? People that
Facebook
think
moms.
it's they think that shit's real.
Yeah.
I saw a picture on Facebook of Jesus, but he was a shrimp. And then there was like 1,000 people commenting on it saying amen.
What the fuck?
That's a whole series
saw
on
this.
YouTube clips right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fucking saw this. Okay, thank you. Because I feel like a crazy person even saying it.
No.
Why were you on Facebook?
On fucking Facebook? I saw a picture of it.
Oh,
You know, I go on there? Absolutely not.
People are all saying
Maybe.
AI bad. Don't use it. There is an entire huge viral culture on Facebook, Instagram Reels, YouTube clips of like people just going into ChatGPT, putting in Jesus saves a kitten from a tree while the devil tries to kill the kitten with a gun. And then it's just a compilation of these pictures with like royalty-free music playing. I I bet the scripts are auto-generated too.
Oh, of course.
And it's just day after day, and then every single comment, amen.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ is Lord.
Yeah.
And it's like praying on the Christian
3:16.
community. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
I think it's great. I really do. It gives them something to do.
Yeah, it was very fun because I was playing League of Legends on stream the other day, and
That doesn't sound fun.
Oh, that was not fun. I was doing it just to like test. Well, my audience, how many will
You've
leave?
been playing League. Did you see Forsen and Soda are also playing League right now? Like, why?
No, I did not see that. Why are they playing League?
I don't know why. I don't know.
We need to stop them.
Yeah.
Let's play League.
Okay. I spent 9 hours yesterday getting from Emerald 2, 0 LP to Emerald 1, 1 LP. 9 hours of my fucking day. I had a day where I was like, you know what? I have literally nothing I need to do today. I'm going to do what I want. And I played League for 9 hours.
I will say, doing that by yourself, that is very sad. And I just want to let you know that as
So
your friend.
you didn't rank up.
I don't
though,
like
right?
playing League with other people.
You should.
Why?
You really should.
Because when they suck, I get annoyed.
Well, then find someone who you can play with who doesn't suck. That way, at least you can strengthen a bond or a friendship while you're doing it.
What if I don't want to do that?
Well, that's really sad.
Okay.
Well, so you telling me you played 9 hours, you didn't rank up.
No, I did.
Oh. Well, I thought you said you started in Emerald, you're still in Emerald.
Yes, but
Okay, so you didn't
there's
rank up.
but
Okay,
there's
that's what I
five.
thought,
There's
yeah.
5 different divisions.
So you're in the same rank though.
Yes.
Okay, so you didn't rank up.
Yes, but you can't do that in one day unless like.
Well, of course not, because you didn't.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
So as the
I mean, that's just
challenger
the way it
player here.
is. Yeah, that's just, I mean, look, it is what it is.
I
Okay,
picked a- I
Tectone.
picked a
Play as much
detail.
as you used to.
Tectone, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you could do the same thing, but just do ranked 5s. And
No.
get Why not?
Why would I do that when
Dude,
I can
because
do it by
I mean,
myself?
My league time is so min-max because I get the 4 people who I want to play with, who are my homies, and then I also bring other people in the chat, like, or not, oh my God, Jesus Christ, in the call. So that way I can like talk to my friends, catch up with them, talk about their
No,
day.
Damn,
because then
maybe
you have
I
to
need-
fucking deal with their shit.
I need
And,
to be
like,
fixed, bro.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way. Like I play MMOs by myself.
Okay, no, but he's actually like, no offense.
Okay.
But I think for me, so the thing is, I was a girl during the era where people like fucking hated
What do you
girl
mean you were a
gamers.
girl? You're okay. Never
Dude.
mind. Okay, I get it now.
Okay, that's another conversation.
Okay.
But I was a girl during the era where people fucking hated girl gamers or were like, why are they here? Or like, if you're good, that's not real. So I got into this very independent mentality where I was like, you know what? Then I'm just gonna do it by myself. And I remember I was the first like known League girl streamer to solo to diamond, and ever since then, I just don't like playing with other people.
So it's ego.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, that's cool, but it's also very sad. You know?
Why? Why is
Well-
that sad?
Well, because eventually, you know what? Maybe you don't care. I have this vision of where when I die, which will probably be in the next 5 years or so.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would just like to know that I lived a beautiful life and made impact on people's lives. And when my funeral will be nice, and then I'll be buried into a sarcophagus with
So, but then me bringing 4 other people to play League with me, how is that making their life better?
well, because then you're their friend, and that's
I have friends that play League
You're carrying
play
them.
with them.
Carry
No.
them.
Okay.
because they either suck or they do what I do, but they do it 10 times more than I do, so they're in Challenger.
Oh, that's true.
Like you.
Hell yeah. Out of curiosity, so you're better than me at League by a lot. And I realized that the other day. We played draft about, what was that, like 4 weeks ago?
No, it was crazy. I had like 30 kills and I got a pentakill and I still couldn't win with him and his friends.
Okay, but was
That's
it
bad.
Was it my fault? Was it my fault or was it my friends?
It was not your fault.
Thank you.
Okay.
Holy shit. So
Well, it was no one's fault.
no, it was this is it was
it's
Zizek's
always
fault.
somebody's fault.
It was my
Zizek's.
fault. I should have carried harder.
No, it was
got
Zizek's
one kill.
first time Zerath, and he's already fucking dog shit. Okay, the only thing he's good at is RP and beating people up and also killing people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was a soldier. He's the reason why we lost. How good do you actually think I am? Like, do you think I'm pretty good
At games?
at League from 1 to 10?
Well, I think that you're kind of one of those people, and like, I don't want this to inflate your ego, but some
Come on.
people, when they pick up a game, they naturally learn it faster than other people, and I think that you're one of those people.
Except
But
Elden Ring.
I said, but you're above average. You're not like pro player
Cool.
level, like box or like double
Here's
lift.
the thing.
You're not dumb.
Absolutely.
But you're above average for
Here's the
sure.
thing. Nobody is box.
No.
He is pound for pound one of the greatest gamers ever fucking spawned. He's insane. Disgusting, bro. I've been watching him since the league. Even in TFT, he's a fucking freak. How good would you say Asmon is at games?
I feel. What competitive games have you played? Like, okay, so for WoW, I've heard people say Asmon sucks, he got carried, but people say that about every streamer.
They do.
So, but therefore, I have no point of reference.
I don't really play competitive games. Yeah, I used to, like, whenever I was way younger, but not really. No.
Are you good at PUBG?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I watched this guy play Valorant deathmatch. It was terrible.
Fuck. Oh.
Wait, he played Valorant Deathmatch?
He was playing Valorant, and he kept getting the what's the sniper called?
Stop.
He kept getting the op, and I didn't see him hit anybody for
Wait,
like
no, I
10
killed tons of people. What do you mean?
Well, then I guess I came in at a bad time. I don't know.
Yeah, that was like my first game I ever played of the game. I just started playing the game. It was like the first day.
I saw him playing Valorant. I was like, I gotta see this. This was like a year ago though, and I'm watching him
And then
play
you invite me to your
deathmatch,
fucking
and I was like,
tournament.
oh, brother.
That was awful.
Wait, you played in the OTK Invitational?
Exactly.
I might as well have not
Never
played.
saw-
No shot. Wait,
It was awful.
Did I play against him?
No, but he was in the other bracket. His team was like him, Grayson, Bean, and then Grayson's girlfriend, who is randomly like an ascendant player.
Yeah.
She was actually the best.
No, she knew everything.
She was the best individual player in the whole tournament, and I was like, well, her whole team is like these WoW boomers, so like maybe she can carry them. It might be kind of interesting.
She didn't.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone will be mad because like technically she was a little bit over like the rank requirement, but it didn't work out. Yeah,
Who won that tournament?
I don't remember.
Will you play games? Outside of VR chat?
Yeah, I play some games.
What do you play?
A little bit of everything. I love comp games, but I think I have your skill set of quick learner, low cap though. So I'll hit like, I'll hit the.
Whoa.
Well, hey,
I don't
let's
have a
be
cap.
honest.
I don't have a cap.
Like,
Okay.
the golds, the diamonds levels, those are usually where I hit, but I'll pick it up
Gold
really
and diamond
quick.
is not low cap.
The average
Compared to
rank
the
in
people
League is
in
like
the-
silver.
Yeah. So you're above average.
Is silver the average for League?
Oh my God, yes, of
I'm
course.
surprised it's not bronze.
makes
Well,
me feel so
I
much
know
better.
it's because like for games like Overwatch, the average is like plat, but League, well, I think that they changed it recently, but for a long time, Diamond was like top 1%.
Right.
So if you were Diamond, that's pretty good.
Overwatch, CSGO, Valorant, played a little WoW, but never good at it.
Yeah.
That game's
What'd you play?
insanely hard.
No, okay, no, it's not.
For
WoW
PvP, for PvP?
Oh, it's
Okay,
very
PvP 's
complex.
Yeah.
Yeah, PvP is pretty difficult.
Yeah.
And it also requires you to have 8 fucking hands. So you
Exactly.
need 49 different fucking keybinds.
You spend $300 when you get that game just getting like 7 different mice that can hit all the different
That,
buttons.
dude, I hate that shit.
I actually think one of the main reasons why Razer is a successful company is they had the Razer Naga whenever WoW was really
You're 100%
popular.
correct.
Yeah,
100%.
it was a huge reason.
Dude, World of Warcraft needs a fucking button squish so bad it's ridiculous. If you need more than 10 buttons to play your game correctly, I think it's just a bad fucking game.
Yeah.
Because like literally, name a game right now that's popular that you need more than fucking 10 buttons to play.
I don't think that the players want that to change though, because there's a lot
Well,
of
they're
people
wrong.
who think complexity equals difficulty.
Well, then those
They
people are
sure
wrong
do.
and they're killing
so
their
then
own
they're
game.
like, oh,
They are killing their own
I
game.
know
Absolutely.
this
That's
complex
happening.
game, therefore I'm good at it.
I think it's mildly
That's exactly
also,
right.
it mildly might be for people who are like Zoo Tycoon and like The Sims, where they get to like customize their like
Micromanaging.
700 buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they spent 15 years learning the game, and they don't want to have the board flipped on them, right? Like that's the real reason.
Dude, I'm sorry, like some players like that drive me insane because they know a very complex game, like League or WoW, for example. It's like 150 characters, 1,000 buttons, so they'll know all of them. And then a new player comes in and obviously doesn't have that knowledge, and then they think
they're a fucking idiot.
they think because they have that knowledge that means that they're skilled. When it's like, no, you have
played
the
a lot.
knowledge.
Played a lot of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
League's actually getting to that point. I think when I used to play League, it was like 120 champs, and now it's
Yeah, no,
what,
when
100.
when people ask me, they're like, I kind of want to like get in the league, like, just try it for fun. I'm like, no, like,
Yeah, let me
like,
hand
I
you the.
don't even say
novel.
that as like, oh, it's too hard for you. It's not even that. It's like, it's just too much to learn. I feel like it's not even enjoyable for new, unless they really want to try it,
I keep Briar.
they have to really want it.
I keep Briar permabanned because I refuse to learn her. I don't want to know anything to do with her kid because I played her once and I just didn't get it.
You can stop doing that. She fell off.
Did she?
She's not that good right now.
I saw your
She's
cosplay.
okay. Yeah.
That was cool as fuck.
Thanks, man.
Did you see that shit?
Hmm?
She looked like the actual character.
Boy.
Yeah, it was like that. You done Briar, you done Gwen,
I did
and that's
Gwen,
it, right? For elite cosplays.
Yeah.
It was
No, I've
sick.
done a bunch of League ones. It's just been a long time.
Yeah. You play League? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Who do you play? What role do you play?
I
in
used to
Digimon?
play Yasuo mid, but he might not even be a mid anymore.
Well, then you're not
No,
an
he
average
is
player
mid.
because Yasuo is so fucking hard to play. Like, because Yasuo is insane.
Is he actually hard?
Oh my god, yes. I feel like
He's hard to play well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have they changed him? Is he still a win wall up? Q?
Yeah, they haven't reworked him or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that was Yasuo mid?
Yeah.
Who do you think I play? If you were to guess, what role do you think I play?
Support.
What the fuck?
Jungle. You're a jungler.
Yeah,
I know it.
is. Who do you think I jungle? If you were to guess, I'll give you a hint. He's a tank. I love tanky characters.
You played Jungle Nautilus?
No, but that would be fucking
That'd be sick.
I used to play Tonka Truck Nautilus back in season 3.
Yeah.
And I think it was season 3. And I'd go full attack speed with his W and go
Yeah.
with his anchor is dope.
Are you a Gragas? Are you a class player?
Nah, I'm not that fucking fat.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Dude, you should learn League. Forson's been learning League. It's so fucking
Why
funny.
would I want to play that game?
Because it's funny.
It is funny.
I would hate it.
That's why it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Why don't we
I
teach him?
know.
That'd be funny.
Oh no.
Let's do it. Let's learn League. Do it. We'll schedule it out, Asmon.
You want me to teach you League?
It's
buddy?
like WoW, but with
Maybe.
4 buttons.
You want me to teach you League, champ?
Maybe.
Little guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Asmon, ready for this? So fucking easy, okay? Asmon, top laner,
Okay.
1,000,000%. He's a top laner 100%.
What's his
okay?
name?
He would start off on Darius. Start off on Garen, and then he would transition to Darius. 1,000,000 fucking percent, because you are
Yeah.
Darius. Everything about you screams
There's
Darius.
a sword behind him right now.
Yeah.
Oh, do I? Oh yeah, you're right.
Darius uses an axe.
Does
but
he do
regardless.
like a
well.
spin around thing?
Yes, he does.
I would play him.
Yep. Because both characters were both spin characters. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know you like
Okay.
Bladestorm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fucking-
then you can learn the League lore and then start word vomiting that too.
Oh, I already know some of it.
Oh
Dude,
shit! Wait,
I
tell me
would-
some.
I would jungle, okay? I would camp your lane the whole time. You wouldn't even have to fucking think.
Yeah.
And then you would shit stomp these fucking nerds.
That's not how he's gonna learn.
Well, it would help, okay? And then you would AD carry. Who would support? Who's the best support you know in like our little group?
The best in our group,
Yeah.
probably Nick or Soda.
Oh,
Nick and
God.
Soda are actually good at League. You know, E-Rob was like plat too.
No, I did not know that.
E-Rob was a plat Nidalee player.
Oh, that's insane because Nidalee is also hard as fuck.
Mhm.
Like, they play well. Like, I remember when you face against a good Nidalee and you get hit by a spear in the fog of war and you're like, you can't escape them and they can't see it. They're still fucking pegging you with the Q and the Q. Does she still have the long distance Q and the little trap that you walk on? Or is that
Yes.
gone? Okay. I haven't seen one in years.
No one really plays her anymore because her skill expression is so high that they just nerfed her like into, yeah.
Yep. Oh, dude, speaking of nerfs, have you seen Stellar Blade? Holy fuck. You've seen Stellar Blade.
I have.
What do you think of the ass nerfs? And
They didn't.
censorship
Wait,
in the media.
They censored it?
Yes.
I'm surprised
What
they
did they
did
do?
that.
They nerfed some of the asses in some skins and then censored, like over-censored some skins to where they're not as revealing as they previously were.
Not exactly.
Okay.
So like kind of they never made her ass smaller. They just made the swimsuit cover slightly more of her ass.
Yeah, I don't like
And
that.
then they put like she had like an open like cleavage and they put like a blouse over it. And I think there was one other thing that they did with another outfit and people were really pissed off about it.
Do you think the world is villainizing video game characters for being sexy because people in real life who are ugly try to make it so that people can't enjoy the world?
Yes, that's the reason.
I don't
I
know
just
if
like
I'd
it
say
when
that.
all the characters are sexy across the board. It's when they only target one of the genders is a little.
So what's
That's
a game
true.
where
I don't
only...
know about that. I mean, if it's a guy making a game for a guy, he doesn't want to see a bunch of hot guys, wants to see hot girls. What's wrong with that? Seems good to me.
So
Shit.
what's a game where all of the women are hot and all of the men are ugly?
League of Legends. There's actually there's
What?
some hot ones. No, there's some hot ones in there. But it's like
No, League started like sexualizing the men more than the women. I don't know if you noticed.
really?
I mean, that's how it feels to me, at least. Because like I see some like thirst trap ass men skins and
Like who?
the women. Like, have you seen that Thresh skin?
Bro, you got Coomer baited by Thresh?
Jay, can you pull up Spirit Blossom
seen it.
Thresh?
It's hot as
No,
fuck.
I don't.
I don't know what is it?
It's
What is
not.
this?
It's not my type. I just want to make that clear. But it's like
It's for a friend.
he's like a spectral spirit warden ghost guy, and they made him this
hot as
like
fuck. You seen
anime ripped fucking shit. Who?
Well, Spirit Blossom Thresh, you
Spirit
deaf
Blossom
fuck.
Thresh.
They made Thresh hot, like the ghost guy with the hook.
Yes.
He's sexy as fuck. He looks like Set. They made him look like Set because Spirit Blossom Set and Spirit Blossom Thresh look exactly the fucking same. Look at that, bro.
And in the original skin, this guy's like a green fucking blob.
Yeah.
Well, this goes back to what I was saying about how men are more attractive than women.
This guy's gay.
It's not gay, but it's just how it is.
You should play VR chat.
Really? You think so?
I don't know. I don't think you'd like it.
I think I would actually.
Really?
I would be totally fine with it because like I like places where I can go and be an absolute animal. Like if I ever get like, for example, I see somebody playing Xbox Live, I will try to take their mic away and scream into it.
Yeah.
And like say something to somebody and like tell somebody I fucked their mom or something like that.
Dude,
Yeah.
the best thing is, remember Xbox Live era where like you were losing an argument? Not that I ever lost an argument. And then you grab your microphone headset and you just blow into it. And
You just scream
fucking
to finish
obliterates
it.
everyone.
Finish them.
That's literally what I did.
Yeah,
That was
that's how
my
I
favorite
did.
thing to do.
You yell, connect, Xbox, turn off. And then their shit turns off.
Or you're losing Smash Bros. You unyoink their
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
controller and you crush them real quick.
Yeah.
Oh man, I make people cry with that shit. Oh my God.
Tectone.
I miss those days, man.
Can you pull Thresh back up for me?
Yep.
I didn't
There's
like that you took
other
him back off.
examples. I just like Set, yeah, or like Yone. They're kind of doing that.
Yep.
Yasuo has some thirst trap skins.
But what do you think? What is a game where the women are super hot and the men are gross? Because
I
people,
don't see a lot of hot men in Fortnite. It's mostly
the dudes are super hot. They're
That's-
jacked, chiseled jaws. You're just straight, so you don't think they're hot.
I just don't like Giga Chad. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Damn, it's hard to think of one.
I know, because people always say that's a huge issue where they're only sexualizing women, and that's just not true. If you draw a man, like they're saying, what, you don't think Kratos is fucking sexualized? Men are sexualized just as much as women, but the problem is women are bitches so they complain more.
True.
It's just
Another one
perceived
for the clip
differently.
channel.
I mean, you don't really see guys with like, okay, so like for like the huge asses thing,
Yeah.
I feel like the equivalent to that would be
Yeah.
like if they made a guy and he was wearing like a jock strap with a huge fucking bowl.
You are-
Would that be the equivalent?
I feel like, I mean, not exactly, but like kind
abs
of
is
close.
on every character. That,
Yeah,
you
like
know.
I mean, abs. Yeah, I mean, like there's not
It'd
that
be
many.
like having all the male characters, like none of the male characters in basically any video game are balding.
Yeah, why is
Yeah,
that?
or
Yeah, I
like
wonder why.
like there aren't that many guys in real life with like giant fucking pecs and like 8-packs.
Right.
And
Yeah.
the thing is, no joke, 68% of men will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35, right? But I don't see anybody on social media saying, why are we drawing all these men with full heads of hair? It's just unrealistic.
Right.
Because it is just fucking not. Then you got Baldy over here upset because now everybody thinks that he should have a full head of hair when I think Asmon looks great the way he does.
I want League to add more Grogguses and more Poppies. That's what we need. We need more.
What do you want more poppies?
Poppy, oh, you know what? They updated Poppy. She used to be very, very kind of
Horrifying
goblin-like.
looking.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What do you want more poppies?
I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
okay.
I would let her old.
What does that mean?
So did any of you guys actually play Stellar Blade? Emmy, I know you played the demo.
I played the
right?
demo, but I
You should
haven't
have one.
played
You
the,
didn't play the
the
game.
live game.
God
No.
damn it, you got a full head of hair.
Thank you.
That's nice.
Y'all never play any fucking games. What do
I
you
am.
mean?
I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077.
I'm
How is
playing
it?
live
Fucking,
with you.
dude,
Oh.
it is fucking incredible. It's already a perfect 10 out of 10 for me.
Of course it is.
Like, have you played it?
Yes.
It's
They
fantastic.
I have not
fixed
beaten
everything.
They legit, they fixed everything. It's perfect. I'm about to go fuck up Pan Am. I cannot wait. I heard
There
her
it is.
sex scene is insane.
Was it?
Well, you said you seemed like you had something bad to say about it.
No, I loved the game. I thought
Oh.
it was amazing. It was so good. It's like I remember. So I played Starfield, right? And I played that game, and I was like, "Have I outgrown video games? Do I just hate video games now? Do video games just have bad stories?" And I'm thinking like I'm crazy because of how bad this game was. And then I played Cyberpunk, and I said, "Wait, no, it's just Starfield sucks." That was it. But Lies of P is really good too.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, but I do like it.
How far would you get?
I think I'm like halfway through. I just unlocked the stupid fucking tree bullshit. That, like every 10 minutes it drops a fruit.
that's stupid. Yeah.
I hate that
Wait,
shit.
Lies of P?
Yeah.
Oh, I dropped that game so quick.
Why? Oh, I saw why.
No, you didn't. Because I went back and I crushed that shit. It's not fun. The parry system is just bad. I'm just playing worse Sekiro. I'd rather just go back and play Sekiro.
Sekiro is definitely better.
It's so fucking good. Like, it's so fucking good.
I beat Lies of P. It was a good game.
Yeah, but you play games that you don't like intentionally just so you can bitch about it. But I'm sure you would.
Self-harm.
Wait, so you beat Lies of P?
Of course.
Okay, so let's.
I just beat the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. How much farther do I have?
Oh.
Am I like halfway there?
No.
Oh no, I have a ton.
You got a lot more to go.
All right.
And that's like, that boss was easy. That was an easy boss.
I didn't think it was that bad.
What about the Archbishop? The Archbishop was, I remember I took a while on the Archbishop.
I think that one took me like 20 tries.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
You ever play Souls games?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, well, that's a
Wait,
mistake.
why not?
I really, really want to play them, but there is the big hurdle that you have to jump over the very first time you play it where you can actually get through a boss.
You mean pressing the space bar whenever the boss swings at you?
Learning the mechanic. Learning the mechanic of the game.
He means pressing B because if you play with mouse and keyboard, you're just gimping yourself incredibly. Like mouse and keyboard soul shit that's self-harm.
I've quit after the first hour of every Souls game.
Really?
I need to get through that first hurdle and then I'm sure I'm fine. But
How old are you?
28.
What the fuck?
What do you think I was?
Well, I don't want to offend you.
I did not think you were younger
It's the
than me,
mustache.
It's the beard.
I
I get
thought
it.
you were like 36 minimum. 28 and you can't get past the first boss in a Souls game?
What is...
Like,
that was fucked up, man.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, what the fuck? You just press B when they attack and then you fucking press RB.
I don't know what it is about Soul. I think I just didn't, the mechanics haven't clicked. I can play Smash Bros at a competitive level. I can play League at a diamond level. Get me on a Souls game and hold my hand for me next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teach me how to get through one boss and I'll be okay.
There's just no way. They're so fucking
No, you know what it
easy.
was? I started on Bloodborne, which historically I've been told now the first
You got
boss of
fucked.
Bloodborne is the hardest boss of like almost
It
any
is.
Souls game.
Wasn't I
It
being
is.
like, what was it?
The cleric
Bloodborne's
beast, or you
more-
could also, if you
more
take the other
complex,
route,
too.
you could
Yeah.
go against, oh my God, how am I forgetting the name of a boss in a video game?
That's
Father
weird, man.
Gascoigne.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That dude was actually pretty tough.
No, it was not being first try.
Okay, well, I also beat him first, but I was trying to make him feel better.
Stop. No, you didn't.
How do you know? How do you know?
Because you didn't have that big overpowered weapon that you used and bragged about the whole time by that point in your playthrough. Because I know
The
whenever you get
fucking
the weapon.
whirligig song?
Yes, it's
that
insane.
shit is not
It's so
overpowered.
good. It's really good. It's amazing.
It's A tier. Out
Well,
of triple S tiers. It was okay.
Okay.
It was all right. Look at
You could easily beat a Souls game. It's not even a big deal.
They're really
It's
not
super,
hard.
super easy.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
just require patience.
It's just trial and error.
Look, it's a fucking, like, you just treat it like, the best way that I would say is like treat it like it's a game that you just grew up playing, right? It doesn't have a bunch of hand holding. There's not like a weird thing that you have to get this other like piece of bullshit. Like think about all of the people that are stupid that play Dark Souls.
Yep. It's
Every single one of them have beaten Dark Souls probably.
Yeah.
this
Think
kind
about
of
how many stupid people, like if you look at the completion rate of Dark Souls, it's like 30% completion rate.
Yeah.
Are you really like, I mean, 30% of people are probably like pretty dumb, you know?
there's
Think
3
about
stupid
it.
people in this
Yeah.
room who've beaten all Souls games. Here's my analogy for Souls games if you think they're hard. Okay, I'm gonna put something on that table. Tell me what I'm gonna put on that table.
A goldfish.
Okay,
A shoe.
I put
would've
something
said it.
on the table. What did I put on the table?
A shoe.
And that's Souls games.
Wow.
Right? If you know what's gonna happen, then it's way
This
easier.
is
So just try
inspiring.
it.
That was
I know.
So
inspiring.
try it
That's all it
again.
is.
Try it again.
Yeah. So okay, what am I gonna put on the table?
A shoe.
That's
I just
a
beat
dodge.
Bloodborne.
You just
You
dodged.
beat Bloodborne.
You just dodged. There it is.
There it is. Boom.
Yeah.
Like there's this fucking boss because the only thing that's bullshit about Dark Souls game is hit delay. It's the dumbest shit ever. Because like a normal attack's like this, right? So like, you know it's coming.
There
you see
is
it shot back.
there is a
Liza
way
P
you.
is so bad at that. Oh
Yes.
my God.
I refuse to play games like where it goes like this. Okay, here's a normal punch. When they go to cock back, you dodge on that. The hand goes
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah,
you
Liza
dodge.
P does do that. They're like,
Well, there's one boss in Liza P. This is the fucking green swamp dick monster. And he has 5 different versions of an overhead slam. And they all have different timings.
Oh man.
What's the
You're gonna have a lot of
difference?
fun.
What's the marker of them?
It's like a different
Well,
His
amount
pinky
of
finger
time.
comes out.
there's the hand going up, and then there's the hand spinning going up, and then there's the combo hand going up, and then there's also the two hands going up, and then in the second phase, there's the two spinny hands going up.
Yeah.
And they're all different.
I like that you can remember that. This has caused you pain.
Of course I
Yeah.
can remember it. I spent 3 hours on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe not long,
so
but
you've
it's
said
been a
World of
while.
Warcraft. You say you've played World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to ask him any question about World of Warcraft. The name of anything. Of
The
a specific
name of
fight.
anything
Yeah, what was your favorite fight? Or what was your favorite raid in World of Warcraft?
in Wrath of the Lich King.
Mhm.
What was the final tier on the Frost Death Knight tree? The final ability you get.
You're thinking of Remorseless Winter.
He's good.
He is.
He's good.
See
Okay.
that? It's called a mental illness. He embraces it. It makes it
Oh
his
yeah,
own.
I didn't. What's the league lore that you know?
Well, Demacia doesn't allow anybody who's a magic user inside of it, and they imprison magic users, and that's why the story for the Mage Seeker game was about that guy. And
Silas,
then
yeah.
Silas, and then he breaks out, and then I think there's the big, like Giga Chad Knight guy, looks like Alan Reacher. I think it's like Darren, and like his
Darren.
sister, knew Silas, and then he's like fighting to save her. And then there's like a lot more of it. I could go on, but yeah. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's one part. That's like 3% of the lore.
Of course
but yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
You know, I had a resto drew in my party one time.
What?
She was a girl. I was trying to teach her how to get better at healing.
Yeah.
And I was wondering why she couldn't keep up with the healing of this one fight. And it's because she never used Tranquility. And then I asked, why don't you just use Tranquility during this fight? And she said, I took it off my bars because it's bad.
Okay.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that are stupid like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I don't play WoW that much anymore. Like having to play with other people really makes me mad. I love playing by myself and not having to worry about anybody else's bullshit. And then like occasionally I'll play with somebody else. Like I remember in the Mists of Pandaria beta, I got to play with a bunch of Chinese people.
That's
And
awesome.
it was amazing because nobody ever talked. Nobody had small talk. Nobody gave a fuck about anything. Somebody went AFK for 5 seconds, kicked them out immediately. It was the best groups I had ever had.
You don't like small talk?
Absolutely not.
I used to.
Not in a group
I love getting Chinese
Okay.
people on my team
Yep.
in League.
because they do not fuck around.
I love the Chinese.
Because I'll
I'm
tell you
so
why.
happy when I'm in loading screen and I see there's the
Yeah.
the jungler and the top laner have Chinese names. I'm like, I've been fucking blessed today.
It's got like the
And
little
we-
squares because it's not part of it. Or actually, I guess maybe they do show the actual like
yeah, and
letters.
then like if someone else on my team starts whining, the Chinese people
Yeah.
be like, "Kill yourself. Your mom goes sky."
Yep. They're great.
Oh
I
my
love them.
God.
And yeah, they're just because the thing is, like a lot of them, I think they play by the hour. Like they play on like these PC places, and so it's like if you are AFKing, you are throwing their money away, and so they kick you the fuck out. They get rid of you.
Or they're boosting, yeah. So
Yeah, or they're boosting. Yeah, that's a big one.
yeah, for League boosters, a loss means like an extra like 2 hours of your time.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, because I did.
'Cause you got
I
to win
did.
the game to get the points back. Then you got to win the next game.
I did boosting for a short period of time for
How
a
much money
website.
did you make?
It was like literally like minimum wage,
How much?
like total.
I mean, like for like one account.
Oh, like to get an account from like gold to diamond, people used to pay like $400, $500. So if you lose a game, that's like 2 more games you have to win to make up for
Yeah,
it.
right.
So like if like people, yeah, it
So
was not fun.
That sucks. That really fucking sucks. You should have just sold gold and WoW. It was way easier.
Nah,
Why not?
WoW's for old people.
That's what's so fucked up. No. The thing
Sorry.
is, she's right. It's so fucked up. Like every single person that I see that's like posting about WoW on Twitter or anything, they are so fucking lame. And it makes me think to myself, like, am I a loser too?
Yeah, but you're a cool one.
Like, well, what the fuck happened? Because it's like they're posting memes from like 2014. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I would say that everybody in this room is probably a loser, but we're cool.
But like, I think I'm a loser until I see them.
Yeah, well, so it's like a
It's a
spectrum.
tier list,
It's like,
right?
it's like
Yeah.
autism.
Tier.
Yeah, it's a tier list.
Depends how much. Speaking of autism, I'm writing a play.
What?
Explain.
You like that shit?
Explain.
You like, because you do a lot of VR chat.
You're actually writing a play?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep.
What's
I'm going to write a play for Twitch.
musical?
Maybe. I'm keeping it loose right now. But yeah, I'm going to write a 5-person play, and I think I'm going to put it on for Twitch.
I love that.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any content like that in a while. Maybe it's for a reason. I'm going to find out. I'm going to put a lot of work into it. And if it falls on its face, don't give a fuck. But I think it would be a lot of fun. Because I want to write a play that has 5 different endings, right? So that way I can put on the same show 5 different times and do them 2 weeks out. See how it goes. Could be a lot of fun. Or it could suck ass.
Couldn't you? I think it'd be really cool if you had a play and then viewers at pivotal points could vote.
That's the point. That is what I'm doing. Yeah, that's why it's going to change the outcome. And we'll see which one.
Improv or you planned outcomes?
Planned outcomes. Yeah, I think improv would be far too much. And generally, improv is good, but generally the quality of improv is a lot lower than if you were to put like true, a concerted effort towards what is going to happen. Like, I mean, I'm sure I could improv out a great story right now, but if I were to write it over the course of 3 weeks, it'd probably be a little bit better.
Okay.
But yeah, I have 3 of the actors already good to go who've agreed to do this for long term. I just need 2 more. And then, yeah, I'm gonna put that shit on. I'm practicing by doing D&D, which I've been doing also weekly.
D&D is so good.
We should play.
Oh, yeah.
I've been doing D&D weekly. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It is underrated as shit. Who was your DM when you played with McConnell?
Riku.
I know Riku.
We met him at the OTK Games Expo. We met him at the hotel. They were in the lobby.
Yeah, they were super nice.
They were great.
I actually think I'm in on Discord. I need to hit him up because I need a DM because I want to start doing Dungeons & Dragons one-shots.
You want me to?
Yes.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, because I think coordinating like a monthly or weekly D&D session on stream would be so much fucking fun for like one-shots because my buddy Jimmy, we all know, you know Jimmy here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's doing this where he's writing one-shots. He's been DMing for us.
Yeah.
It's been fucking awesome. And it's a 4 to 6 hour campaign depending on how much free time everybody has. And you go into a world. You don't know what this world is, but slowly as more information comes out, you realize where you are. And each world is based on like a cartoon show or a video game or an anime.
That's so cool.
Yes,
for the one-shots, just one time. Yeah.
One shot, and it's about going to these worlds,
Yeah.
saving these worlds, getting back to your home world, and each one you beat, you take an item to the next world. So like, for example, we just did Star Wars. So now my character has the Force, right? I had Space Age and I had Force.
I love that.
I picked, because I fucked Jabba the Hutt. Although we called him Baba the Butt because copyright issues.
Of course.
Yeah, I did that shit with Extra Emily and Russell. It was funny as fuck, dude. And then before that, I did Adventure Time. And I also fucked the Ice King. Yes. You
have a track record.
Yep. I always fucked the main villain.
Huh.
I've rolled, I rolled an 18, and then for Baba the Butt, I rolled a nat 20.
You play bards?
No, man. There's no way you roll a nat 20. Shouldn't you get reverse space aids where like it's like a power up? Like if you roll a nat 1, I could see getting space aids. That doesn't make any sense.
So here's the problem with Jimmy.
That's not fair.
I agree. He's the most unfair DM ever.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I did roll a nat 20.
What he needs to do is he needs to write into the script in the future that your space aids can be useful.
I agree.
Right?
Yes. He did let me do that because I drank poison out of a creature's mouth. And that was on like an 18.
And like the space aids counteracted it?
Well, no, the poison allowed me to gain the Force.
Oh, okay.
Because I used my internal pain to channel a new power. But yeah.
So you're a Sith Lord.
Well, a sick Lord to avoid copyright.
Good.
Yeah, but because I rolled a D20, I got to take off of Barbar Binks' head. And I got him to I made him watch me fuck his boyfriend, which was Baba the Butt.
Okay.
So it was dope because I hated this fucker. So I wanted to fuck his, partner in front of him, in front of his decrepit, decapitated body.
Why not? I think that's what happened in the movie, right?
I'm pretty sure that's what happened in the movie. But I feel like improv would be such a good thing to bring back to Twitch. I think that will actually be so much fun because I still have no idea how OTK hasn't done Whose Line Is It Anyways? You ever watch that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Dude, improv game shows would be so much fucking fun.
Yeah. Sierra and I were just watching late into the night, just old 90s reruns of Price is Right. And just game shows in general, they did them better back then.
They did. Absolutely.
Now they try to like sink like story and drama into it, but I just want to see somebody go up with the hopes of a car and just get absolutely trashed
Well, like back in the day, it was trashy in a good way.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they need to go back to, is like just making things really trashy, like Jerry Springer, having people getting in fights, like everything like that. Everybody nowadays thinks they're too good for Jerry Springer. No, you weren't.
Yep.
Nobody was. It was great.
Jerry,
just go back to that.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Damn. What do you think the best game show of all time is?
Does Whose Line count as a game show?
Sure.
It's kind of a game show.
Yeah.
I would probably pick that, but actual like traditional game shows. Wheel of Fortune has come up with some of the greatest clips of all time when people guess like you know what I'm talking about.
People that annoy you.
Right. There's been some real versions of that are like, I've never seen a better clip of a game show than those.
Oh, there is one that's better. What do you think the best game show of all time is?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
What about you?
I don't even fucking watch game shows.
Oh.
But you've got to know what they are. I'm not watching them either.
Dude,
Well, I mean, for clips, then yeah, I would agree. Wheel of Fortune.
Dude, for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, did you see that episode where the dude wins the whole thing and he's on the final question and he uses his lifeline just to call his dad and be like,
Pops.
yo, Dad, just won $1 million. yeah,
I don't need your help, but I won.
Yeah, I won. Anyways, I think the best game show of all time is Family Feud.
Really?
Yeah, I love Steve Harvey, man. He's so
he
fucking
is
funny.
really funny, yeah.
And the dumb shit, like that is the environment where idiocracy fucking spreads. I love it, dude. It's so good. And like all of like the PG questions.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, hey, name something that you'd feed your dog but wouldn't put in your wife's mouth.
Name the longest thing you'd stick in a hole, and then they say what you're thinking, and they go,
why would you say that?
Does the
there's
face,
children
yeah.
watching.
It's a family show, bro. It's so funny, man. I fucking love Steve Harvey. Hey, we should probably read some YouTube reviews now.
Let's do it. I'm down to read YouTube reviews. See what
Yeah, do we have
people
any
to say.
reviews we should read? And by the way, guys, if you watch this far, just want to let you know, thank you. And if you want more of this, feel free to check out patreon.com/steakandeggs in the
Yeah.
pinned comment in the description.
Do you guys read the YouTube comments at all?
Every single time.
You do?
I do sometimes.
Why would I not?
Sometimes I'll read my YouTube comments and I'll read them in bed and I'll like make a mental list of all the people I'm going to ban. And then, yeah, I'm serious. And then by the time I get up and get to my computer, I'm like, who cares? Fuck them.
Dude,
I don't even try.
I legitimately read every single comment section of Steak and Eggs, every episode. And I'm
Yeah.
always like, okay, maybe they'll give us
So
some
do you
like,
think that they've started to like you more or less?
well, I'm getting there.
Okay.
World War II was in the 1900s.
Well, okay.
I'm hoping that's the top comment on this one too, since it started off with
Where
that.
did we get the Statue of Liberty?
France,
And why is it green?
because it was copper.
That's really good. You
Yep.
got that one. Okay, that's decent.
Yeah. So I go to every comment section. I read it every time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so let's see what these guys are, because I love Steak and Eggs. I love our podcast. It's my favorite thing of the week. And I'm like, okay, what did they think of the episode? Maybe there's something that they want. Maybe I can implement the next episode. And every single time it's just like, man, Tectone's annoying. He's so fucking stupid. I'm like, what the fuck? But I mean, I'm okay with it. It's been like this for a year and it's never going to change. And I wouldn't have it any other way, man. I think it's so funny because I'm just like, oh man, I wonder what they thought of this bit. Don't forget that Tectone thought that World War II was in the 1800s. This is the same guy who says we don't need the school education system. You cannot look me in the eye and tell me that the school education system of current standards is fucking pathetic. It's terrible. It's the same now as it was 50 fucking years ago with the same books, with the same technologies.
You get a textbook. Like I remember whenever we got our textbooks, it was talking about what's going to happen in the future whenever George Bush becomes president. And this is the first George Bush.
That's insane.
From like before Clinton.
Yep.
And it was like, yeah, looking into the 90s, whenever computers are going to come out, it's going to be crazy.
Like the fact that kids are still reading from textbooks is nuts. No one reads books anymore. And tablets aren't even that expensive. You cannot tell me that buying 4 books is not the same price as a $100 tablet, especially when you go to college and it's like $250 per education textbook. It's bullshit. It is fucking bullshit. The kids of this current year are going to be even further behind than we were because now, once they get out of high school, they're going to have to adapt to modern standards. But the problem is the schools aren't teaching in modern standards. And so when they try to get in the industry, they're going to be fucked.
I think it's great because we're going to need a lot of slaves in the future because AI is going to take all the jobs. And so the kids now can become slaves.
That's true.
Yeah, so I think it's perfect.
Okay.
Because like they don't know, like you could put them in a room and it's like you have to leave whenever it's 12:30. None of them know how to read a clock, so they can never leave.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to have AI detection classes where they just put like real image, AI image, and you have to like figure out which one's the real one?
I don't think that they will, because the moment that they do that, you can create the A/B testing of like what those differences are that you can reverse engineer
We'd
and
be
then just make
helping
the AI
AI.
better. Yeah,
You just help them.
of course.
God, there's no winning. We can't escape.
Have you ever heard of the idea of Roku's basilisk?
What the fuck?
So, okay, this is good. And you can never unknow this, which is the best part. So it's the concept,
I know this.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
it's the concept that there is in the future, AI that is so omniscient, so all powerful that it completely consumes and controls everything in life in all capacities, and it can exist even interdimensionally and inside of different timelines. And the fact that it will go back in time and punish and kill anyone who knew of its existence but didn't try to prevent it, didn't try to make it happen.
And now that you know about it,
If you don't
you
try
have
to
to
help
help
the
make it happen.
basilisk occur,
I
Then
love
it
the
will-
basilisk.
what?
I love the basilisk.
Yeah, the basilisk is great.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd have the basilisk's children. I'd do the basilisk's taxes.
Yeah,
I would fuck the basilisk
I know
anytime I
you would.
wanted. Anytime.
Yeah, there it is.
I was in a Discord call last night, and one of my homies was saying like, "Oh, don't buy them. It's AI art." And I'm like, "Oh, it's AI? Oh, okay, now I'll get 5 of them." Who cares?
And I'm gonna buy it twice.
Yeah, buy it twice. Fuck them. I'm going to buy AI art 10 times. That way all these dickheads who have their head in the mud don't make a damn difference. Same
That's
thing
like, I remember Ali G said to a vegan, he said, "If you don't eat this hamburger, I'm gonna eat 2 of them." And I feel like ever since then, I've never really thought of, like, what can you realistically say to that? I feel like that just completely destroys veganism.
enjoy your meal.
Yeah.
I remember speaking to Ali G. You remember Borat?
Yeah.
You ever heard his song, this is going to be crazy. I'm telling this for a reason. I was in like 8th grade. You ever heard the song Throw the Jews Down the Well?
So my country can be free?
Oh my country can't be free.
Yeah.
I got pulled over because I got pulled over the other day again.
Yeah.
Pulled over again. Talked my way out of another ticket again.
I love how you insult my degeneracy by thinking that I don't know a racist meme.
I know.
Like, do you really think I don't know one of those?
No, I'm sorry, Asmon. You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
remember-
was there 3,000 years ago.
yeah. First time I ever got hit.
So here's the story, is
Yeah.
that Sacha Baron Cohen, dressed up as Borat, went over to a random honky-tonk Texas bar and says, "I'm going to go and sing a song of my people." And he goes, "My people have problems. You know, we have a lot of problems, and our problem is the Jew."
Yep.
And then the people start looking at each other, and then he starts playing the song better, and then they start singing along with it.
Yep.
And they're doing it, and they're like,
Oh man, the song is very catchy. But yeah, that's the first time I ever got hit was I was playing that shit because it was on my laptop.
Yeah.
And if I don't remember back in the day for laptops, they were very bad. They would just turn on and play your last tab.
Oh no, in public.
So no, my dad got pulled over by a police. And the laptop just starts blaming, "Throw the Jew down the well."
Did that get you a ticket, or did you get you off a ticket?
He laughed, but my dad was like, "Bah!" I've never been hit harder in my whole life. And the police officer laughed his fucking ass off. He got out of a ticket.
That's crazy.
Because my dad was such a smooth talker. I learned everything I know from him. Because every single time he would get pulled over, he would say the same thing. Because he has a Purple Heart on his license plate. And he's like, "Officer, I don't know if you noticed, but I got a Purple Heart. And it doesn't matter how long he's been in America. Just got back from Afghanistan. And I just, really just want to go see my sons. That's why I was speeding, officer." And they're like,
Does your dad go somewhere for Veterans Day and get like the free food?
"Yep."
Like my dad, we go to Golden Corral every year, and he'll go around the parking lot inspecting everybody's license plates to see what the different like medals that people have are, because like he has a license plate with a medal on it too. And
Yep.
like
Which
he has,
one?
like, a
Oh,
Bronze
wait.
Star.
Which one?
Bronze Star.
Oh, okay. What's that mean?
I don't know. He did something. Yeah,
Cool.
he got 2 of them actually.
Cool.
And yeah, he doesn't even know how he got them or what it was, but yeah, he has 2 of them. He showed them to me.
That's sick.
And so yeah, it was really funny to just see him like inspecting the achievements. It's like in a video game.
It is cool because I'm not sure if you've seen achievement hunting in real life for Army, because that's a really good way of putting it.
Yeah.
So my dad served in the military for 42 years. He has 13 Purple Hearts.
Wow.
Which means injured in battle. My dad, if you've seen him, you can see how fucked up he's gotten from the war. Like his skin is like a different fucking color. He's missing like half of his fucking ear, all that shit. Has like no real teeth in his mouth, but they look very good. But yeah, like when you put on this thing called a mess dress and you're allowed to wear every medal you have, like my dad's whole fucking thing is just like, and then everybody else is like 1, 2, 3 lines, bro. He flexes so hard.
Yeah.
It's like rocking your gladiator title to like a new zone in fucking World of Warcraft, all the
Like
level 1 players.
the old Arena Junkies forums where it has like all of the fucking rank 1 red gladiators. Yeah, I remember that.
Damn. I can't wait for the new MMO to come out. That's going to be good. Spoiler alert, it never happens. They all suck balls. Very sad.
Are you waiting for one right now?
Oh, I'm always waiting for a good MMO. I mean, to be honest, I wish they would just fix World of Warcraft. But
Well, like, all right, yeah, I mean, we've been going on for a while. Let's wrap this up with a good question.
Okay.
What is the game that each of us are looking forward to?
oh, Wuthering Waves.
Okay.
Yeah, simple.
What about you?
Rumble, was it Rumble Club?
Oh, good one.
Hey
Good
guys,
one,
heard
buddy.
about this great game?
Yeah.
No,
It actually is awesome.
dude, I'm not caught up on games that are coming out. What's coming out?
Well, what the fuck do you do, man?
Yeah, what do you
Like,
do?
Put on my little helmet and just go in the.
Oh my God.
No, let me think. The next Smash Bros. I think it's gonna cook. They just announced the next Nintendo
Switch 2,
console,
right?
so yeah. So I think it's probably
Wait,
gonna
did
come
they
out
actually
with the
announce
next
it?
Smash.
Yeah, Switch 2, yeah.
Did they announce it? Because it got leaked, but did they announce it?
They didn't, but they announced recently that they are already working on the next Smash Bros. And it's going to come out with the next console.
So they announced an announcement that implies a secondary
Wait,
announcement.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Send me that after we're done. I have not seen that. I feel like I would have heard about that. I had not heard
Listen,
about that.
I heard it from a Reddit post kind of energy. I don't think it's going to be like an article.
Okay.
Yeah.
A new Smash
But I'll
would go
look it
insane.
up. I'll look it up.
Because Smash Bros is one of the reasons why I started YouTube, because there's a dude called Etiquette where his reactions were so fucking ridiculous to Smash Bros.
You run around, bro, like, yeah.
Yeah. He would break a piece of his property each time a new character was announced. Holy
yeah.
fuck. And I'm really hoping they push the fucking boundaries this time. Like, get some crazy motherfuckers. I remember what blew my mind the most was Banjo-Kazooie getting put in Smash.
Yes.
Oh my fucking God, what the fuck? Never saw that happening in a million years. They also put Joker from Persona in, which was nuts. So I'm hoping they do some crazy shit like fucking, dude, #1 pick for new Smash Bros. Characters. Out of this? Goku.
Goku.
Yep.
I hope they go to anime. I hope they start doing, Goku, Naruto. Master Chief needs to get in there.
Bro, Master
agree.
Chief just pulls out the gun, just
Yep.
fucking kills him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Dumbass.
All right, Emmy, what game are you excited for?
I hope, God, I hate even saying the name. I hope 2XKO is good, but I
What the
don't
fuck
know.
is that?
New league game?
That's Riot's fighting game.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry.
The name is 2XKO.
That means double the knockout.
Oh, because
Yep.
there's 2 people.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yep.
Mortal Kombat try that and it sucked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope
that's
it's
gonna be
good,
great.
but
You get to play
I
with
mean,
2
we'll see.
controls at the same time because you have no
I
friends.
talked to someone who play tested it, and they said that it was really good, but I don't know.
So you're saying the guy who made it?
No, not the guy
Oh,
who
okay.
made it. It was another content creator.
But you?
What game am I? I don't even fucking know, man. Like, I could say Ashes of Creation, but like, when's that going to come out? Like, there's a lot of MMOs randomly I'm excited for. I feel like probably the Elden Ring DLC. I'm excited
Oh yeah,
for
that's
a lot.
really soon.
Yeah, it's at the end of June.
Hey, are you going to stream Wuthering Waves day 1?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
Well, I mean, I'll host you.
Thanks. Thank God.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Do you know what's crazy?
What?
You having played Honkai Star Rail for maybe 108 hours on stream,
Yeah.
maybe even less. You're like number 6 of all time for anybody who's ever streamed Honkai Star Rail for watch hours.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm going to tell you how much you've played and what rank you're on this list. Because I'm number 1.
Of course. So this is the real reason you're bringing this up. Yeah. By the way,
no. So for you of streaming Honkai Star Rail for 65 hours, you are the number 8 Honkai Star Rail streamer of all time.
wow.
That is
Holy shit.
That is insane. Holy fuck. Dude, I'm hot. I'm sweating fucking balls.
Okay, we'll read the comments and then we'll move on.
Thank God.
Gasmir, don't let them try to make you forget Tectone thought World War II was in the 1800s and that Pearl Harbor was in Japan.
No, here's the crazy thing. Were you there? How the fuck do you know when it happened, dumbass?
So you think it didn't happen?
No.
World War II was fake.
No, it happened
You
in
heard
the
it
1800s.
here, guys.
It happened. It
Didn't
happened.
happen.
It happened in the 1800s.
Okay.
And how would you know? Because you read a Reddit article that said that it happened on that. Prove it. Prove it. It's like when somebody looks at a tree and says, "This tree's 3,000 years old." Prove it. How? How? You gonna count the rings? That doesn't even fucking work. This episode proved that Tectone is weirder than NMP.
These are all just Tectone hate comments.
That's every comment on every one of our videos.
Don't forget to mention Soapland in the next episode too.
Have I told you about Soapland?
No.
Dude, stop.
Oh. All right, guys, that was a great episode. I guess we get out of here now, huh?
I guess we have to end the show. Thank you
It's
very much for coming on, man. I
Thank
appreciate
you
it.
for having
Thank you.
me.
Yeah, did you
It
have
was
fun?
It was wonderful.
You did? Okay.
Yay.
Awesome.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Where can we follow you for the viewers?
At Drumsy on YouTube and at Drumsy on Twitch.
That's it?
Coming soon.
Oh, you're going to be streaming. That's right. There it is.
Exactly.
Well, anyway, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Make sure to check out the Patreon, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace.
Then you turn and you look at me. There's a little glimmer that I can see. A sparkle in your eyes. It makes me realize all we need is you and me. A light shines from your eyes. It brightens any cloudy day. And I find your light shine brighter when you turn and shine your light my way.
What normal job would each member of OTK have if they weren't a streamer?
I don't want a job. I would live off the government.
Is this like what you think you would have had realistically, or what you? Oh, I was going to school to be a software engineer for a while. I don't know if I would have stayed a software engineer, but
I would have gotten a job in the engineering industry. I would have made a lot of money, and I still would be the same exact person.
Yep. I probably would have killed myself. All right.
Damn, there it is.